Good morning, guys. Can you hear me? Okay, good. See, Spotify is capping up on earnings, but it's got a lot of overhead resistance, so nothing for me there. I'm gonna look at some other gappers. Today is kind of a slow day when it comes to earnings. They're gonna pick up tomorrow. This is a micro cap name. I don't even bother looking at the news. This is what is this? Are they gapping on earnings? Don't see any news on this thing. XNet is having follow through from Friday. I don't know if it's gonna go higher or if it's gonna gap and crap. I have 50,000 shares located, but I'm not sure about this thing yet. Oh, it's the old OPHG. Again, nothing for me there. This looks like a buyout. Oh, Roku is gapping. Check through my positions really quick. MNK looks good, DDS looks good. USLV and Nugget are fading back towards my entry. Brazil theme is still looking great. MU looks good. Yin I bought late on Friday or midday or something like that, gapping up today. This TIFF I shorted some pre-market at low 129s using a dollar stop. I think this thing could fade back another, maybe to low 120s or something. I'm not gonna cover anything here yet. Yeah, most of the things looks good. Only things that may stop me out today, I think, are the gold related things. Gold, silver, and this KL, which is a gold stock. Everything else looks pretty damn good. JD is a China stock. This is finally breaking out of its range. I think I may buy some. Looks great on the daily chart, on the weekly chart. Looks great on all time frames. Okay. RBC from Friday looks like it's gapping down a little bit, so I'm taking off this one from the short watches. But yeah, XNet, I'm gonna watch it throughout the day. Again, I have 50,000 shares located. I'm not sure I'm gonna use them today. Ideal scenario, this thing goes to 7-8 today, and tomorrow we get the trade. But we'll see. Okay, let's see here. STNE, I want to buy on a pullback. If you can pull back to mid 35s, I may buy some. Fuel cell stocks, BLDP and Plug, both strong today. Yin, I'm probably gonna sell some in the 1925 or something like that. MIK pulled back a little bit from its breakout, and now I'm gonna use this little pullback as my stop. And now it's holding firmly above the declining 200 day. MU, I sold some pre-market, up about 4 or 5%. DDS I rebought on Friday. Let's see if we get the infinity squeeze here. Oh shit, KL stopped me out. Missed my stop a little bit on KL. USLV is holding up better than Nugget is, that's for sure. Yeah, unfortunately both gold and silver had failed breakout so far. Or actually silver is holding above its breakout area, but gold is, if gold fell back into its range. JD, I'm gonna buy on opening range highs. Okay, Tiffany, let's see here. It's starting to fade a little bit more. I added a few more shares. Gonna use the highs of day. I have 7,000 shares short now. And I'm gonna lower my stop. So JD, I bought 20,000 here. Just got stopped in 20,000 shares. I used the lows of the day as my stop. Xnet I lost off radar, but right now it kind of faded out of the gate and now it's coming back higher. Let's see here, Xnet, where is it? So it reclaimed VWAP for now. I really hope this thing goes to 7-8 today. That would be so good if it does. Now my alerts are coming in. A bunch of these beaten down oil gas names are perking higher today, like RRC, AR, WLL. I would love to buy them, but I already have so much exposure. So I really don't want to buy more stock, to be honest. Okay, TIFF. You know what? I'll cover a tiny bit of TIFF. I really think this thing goes to low 120s today. They had some buyout rumors. Not sure if it deserves to be up 30% on the day on some buyout rumors. Oh, JD, I got stopped out of JD. Damn, that was fast. It couldn't hold the breakout. Another one, I missed my stop. There's so much going on at the gate, I just don't have time to put in stops. Super annoying. Just pissing away a couple of thousand here, a couple of thousand there. For not having stops in place. I need 4 hands and 2 heads. Okay, Xnet. Couldn't take out highs of the day yet. But it is holding above VWAP. Yin I sold some, but I think I said that earlier. Alibaba is fading back also. Try to test the upper bounds of its range. Oh man, Roku, I can't believe this stock. Tesla looks great. Too bad I was so bearish on it. Could have bought it instead. ON is another semiconductor name. I think they had earnings, or maybe they're gonna report tonight. Not great earnings, and they're expected to grow very slowly, so I don't think it's gonna be a long-term winner. There are better ones out there in the semiconductor space. Stocks that are growing much faster. Momo looks good. Wow, XNet looks great. I really hope it goes to $7, $8. I really do hope so. Momo looks good too. It's just such a coiled chart. This thing has been coiling for about 3 years now, 2.5 years. I mean, I'm telling you, it's gonna move explosively once it breaks out. I really do believe that. Tiffany's weakening more. I'm gonna cover some more Tiffany in a second. A lot of alerts are coming in, late alerts. SWN looks good. WLL2, the clearing ranges on the weekly chart. I bought some. I just bought some. STN is coming in a bit. What name? I don't know what name you're talking about. I mentioned so many tickers. Bit of a pull in metals. No, metals are going up. Metals are strong today. Oh yeah, SWN. SWN, it's an oil and gas name. I just got filled 50,000 shares. I'm trying to get another 50,000 on the dip. It looks really good on the, you know, it's established a bottom so far. It pulled back, held the lows. Now it's kind of flagging, and the weekly chart, it's just taking out some declining resistance. I mean, this thing could easily run up 50%, just like it did in early 2016. It was on a downtrend also, found the bottom, cleared the range, and, you know, had a 75% run. I think it looks kind of similar here. It's really beaten down over many years. We'll see. It doesn't have to do anything, of course. Tiffany found some support on this purple line. If it reclaims VWAP, I'm gonna get stopped out. A few more alerts triggered. JD Momo. Yeah, JD Momo are two China stocks I'm watching. Baba too, but Baba is not as tight. It's mainly JD and Momo. They're much tighter. I really like the looks of these things. I really do. I really do. Nugget taking another leg lower. Going firmly back into its range, unfortunately. SWN, I have 82,000 shares now. I bought some more on this little bit of a pullback to 222. Yeah, China is starting to come out of this big bull flag here, or whatever even this is called, a pennant or triangle or. TIVA, if we can go sideways here for a couple of more days, I may add on this range break. A lot of beaten down names look really good. Things that have been beaten down over the past 2, 3, 4 years. They have lately bottomed and are now flagging. More alerts coming in. WLL just coming out of lows. Breaking a little bit of range. Not super excited about it. About this one in particular. Yeah, XNet, wow, what a beast. I may start stalking this one for a potential short. It's not now 200% in 2 days. It's a China name. China blockchain stock. This name is breaking out. Bitcoin is very strong. Had an insane move on Friday. This GBTC was up 23% on Friday. The undercut the rising 200 day and then it rallied. $10, another one. Remember I bought it on this day and got stopped out. Pulled back a little bit further, found some support on the rising 50 day, and now it's grinding higher. Another beaten down stock that found a bottom and now it's going higher. So a lot of shorts like that right now. So many of them in different sectors, mostly retail and oil gas. But there are other sectors too. Oh great, these alerts triggered 23 minutes ago. I'm glad I'm getting them now. Yeah, and the indices, they broke out of this coiled pattern and now we're going higher. Russell is kind of still in its range. Russell is lagging a little bit. But you know, it's trying. Nasdaq looks great also. Just I've been talking about this pattern for many weeks now, and now we're finally out of the range, and I'm almost fully invested. Let's see here, Tiffany. Okay, Tiffany tried to bounce a little bit, but it's still below VWAP. BRCU, I will sell some soon. I'm thinking maybe 33.70 or something. I'm gonna put a stop order and a sell stop in. I'm just selling a little bit at a time. But this has been a home run so far. I'm up 90, over 90,000 on this thing now. So it was a home run trade so far. And already I bought it on the opening range highs. And I'm gonna talk to you. This is what trading is all about. I bought it on the opening range highs. I actually chased a little bit. 29.40 is my average. This is the 5-minute chart. So I bought it on this gap up when it broke out of its long range. My risk was 40 cents. And I'm almost up $4 on it. So I'm up about 9 times my initial risk on this thing. And this is what trading is all about. You can be wrong 7 out of 10 times and still make money. You can be wrong 8 out of 10 times and still make money. And that's what you saw in the first couple of weeks of streaming. I took a lot of small and medium-sized losses. I barely had any big winners. And now I'm starting to get some big winners again. So, you know, I can have 10 losers in a row and lose 100 grand. And then I have a 1 winner and I'm up 100 grand. And if I have another winner, then I'll be up 200 grand, 300 grand. It's all about risk reward. You need to find the scenarios where you can get great risk reward, and then you just have to sit and wait. Do nothing. First you wait and do nothing and find your setups, and then you buy or short your setups, and then you wait and do nothing other than maybe scale out and move your stops. So now I'm starting to get some nice runners after a very cold let's say mid-September to mid-October. I was very cold, and now the past week and two I've gained some traction again thanks to the markets breaking out. And that's what trading is all about. There are good times and there are bad times for every type of trader. Okay, Tiffany's just testing VWAP. I'll size down if it reclaims VWAP, and I'm gonna hold half if it takes out the highs of the day. Then I get stopped out to the other half. But I'm still kind of green on the trade, so it's still a free trade. Oh, JD, yeah. What's Momo doing? Momo is at the lows. Baba is in the middle of the range. Tencent has a shitty short. But yeah, JD, I'll rebuy. I had 20,000 shares. I'll rebuy them. I will rebuy them. Okay, Tiffany, I got stopped out of half. Let's see here, what is this? Damn, so many windows. Well, let's see here. Here it is. Okay. No, wait. Here it is. Okay. TNK grinding higher. Looks good. I think this thing goes to $3 in the next couple of weeks. Looks like it wants to go to $3. It's ISEE. What is this one doing? It's below VWAP. Tiffany, I still have half. As long as it doesn't stop me out, and if it can close kind of weak, I may hold it overnight. Or maybe not. No, there's some shatter and stuff. No, I'm not gonna hold it overnight. Never mind on that. Spotify is just at its declining moving average resistance lines. Not sure if it's gonna have any follow through on this report. It's kind of middle of the range. Nugget is trying to bounce a little bit after the pullback. Same with USLV. RLGY having a strong day. I'm thinking about selling some. I'll sell some, let's see here, 930. I'll sell some 930. I took 2 losses, or maybe even 3 losses, trying to anticipate a breakout, and I finally nailed it. And again, to illustrate my point I had earlier, I took about, let's see, 645. I took 2 or 3 20-cent stops on losses on this thing before I nailed the breakout, and now I'm up $2.20 on it. So 2 or 3 25-cent losses, and now I'm up on the third attempt. I'm up, or fourth attempt, I'm up $2.20. So one winner can pay for so many small losses. And that's what trading is all about. Small losses, big wins. SWN is fading back. Now Tiffany's below VWAP again. I still think this thing could fade back to low 120s today. But now I only have half size. I'm not sure I'm gonna add back the other half I got stopped out for. MNK keeps grinding higher. This thing has no resistance until $4, low fours. I'll sell some 350. I'm putting in a sell order at 350. Did I put a sell order in RLGY? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Time to raise stops again. And now I'm just raising stops on all of these things. MNK, yeah, MNK also. Alright, let's see what JD is doing. JD is hanging out near the highs. Again, I have stop orders in because I want to be in this thing. It looks awesome. It looks so good. It looks so coiled. Most of the China names look really good. Again, I'm already in this YINN. And this yin doesn't look great in itself. It's a triple ETF. But the rest of the China indices look really good. KWeb had a breakout on Friday too. This is a China internet stock ETF. It's a slow mover, so that's why I prefer yin because it's much faster. XNet, now it's still holding above VWAP. I don't know. I really want this to bounce back to mid sixes and then maybe look for a setup. I'm not sure about it here. It's still early in the day. Still early in the day. And I'm having flashbacks to this stock I traded a couple of weeks ago, which went up a gazillion percent. Okay, JD, I got stopped in again. SDN is fading back into my buy area, but I'm not gonna buy it since I'm already I'm kind of heavily invested. Already today I took more than 1.2 million in exposure, so I probably can't hold everything I'm holding right now overnight. I have to sell a bunch of stock and probably cover all of Tiffany if I don't get stopped out before that. Okay, now it's firming up again. If Tiffany stops me out, that would actually make my job easier. I'm still up a little bit on Tiffany overall from my pre-market entry. But yeah, I was hoping for a bigger trade on it, obviously. I'm gonna use yesterday's highs as my stop on JD. It shouldn't fade back that far. It actually went briefly red today. But I don't want to have too wide of a stop on this thing. So yeah, yesterday's highs is gonna be my stop. Okay, XNet got slammed down again. Tested VWAP twice so far. Oh, Hexnet took another leg lower. Who traded Amazon on Friday? Someone told me about Amazon on the long side on Friday. That turned out to be a sick trade. Sick trade. Who was it? Congratulations if you traded it. Just an amazing trade. Wow, what is this? Recent IPO'd on Friday. Super thin though, unfortunately. Holy shit, Tesla. If it keeps going up, like if it closes about 340 today and then has follow through tomorrow AM, it could be a day trade short. It could easily have a $10-15 pullback intraday. This is a very day trader friendly stock, so that's something I would add. Look at this range on the 60-minute. Unfortunately, I was short biased on it, but yeah, there was an entry here late day on Wednesday, I think, or Thursday, when it broke out of this range, and it's just been going straight up since. I did not pay attention to this, and in hindsight you can see it had higher lows intraday. Look at this. It's always easy in hindsight, but the clues were there. You just had to be an open-minded. I wasn't open-minded, unfortunately. I was not open-minded because I get too biased sometimes. Why wouldn't you? Dude, I don't know how to put the trailing stop. I don't know. I've always done things manually. And if I was using a automatic trailing stop, it wouldn't always be where I wanted it to be, because I use the 60-minute pivots and the daily pivots. I look for lower highs, higher lows to set my stops. And I'm not sure an automatic trailing stop would do it. Tiffany, I'm still in it. So that's why I do it manually. That's the reason. That is the reason. Rad, another beaten down. Oh my god, it's having a nice little flag breakout today. Put it in the wrong watch list. Here it is. Okay. JD has not taken out the highs of the day yet, but it's about to. EMPH is having a little bit of breakout. Yeah, now I'm pretty much fully positioned, and if the market keeps going, I'm not really looking to do anything. I may do a couple of day trades here and there, but I'm not gonna put on much more exposure. I'm just gonna let things work. Because if we are in the early stages of a potential multi-month or even a multi-quarter rally, you know, which I hope we are, then yeah, I'm really happy with my exposure in that case. But we could always slam back into range, who knows. But if you look at the sentiment is extremely negative, but the technicals are strong. So I think there's definitely fuel for a multi-month, multi-quarter rally in the markets. What is your full position? Like individual stocks? Individual stocks, everything from 5 to say 20-25%. Say 5 to 20%. But right now I'm kind of like 160% invested overall. So I'm on margin right now. And most of my positions have moved higher, and I've raised the stop. So most of my positions are free trade so far. But yeah, on individual names, it's usually around 5. You know, some of them are smaller positions, but usually around 5 to 20% on individual stocks and ETFs. Tiffany is going to stop me out in a sec, probably. That's good, because that's one fewer decision I have to make later in the day. also, you know, the markets have been going sideways for many years. I mean, SPYs are up, what? SPYs are up 5% in 2 years. Nasdaq is up also about 5, okay, well, a little bit less than 10% in 2 years. So small caps are flat, small caps are down about a couple of percent over the past 2 years. So indices have been going sideways for a pretty long time. So I think really, you know, that's another thing that could fuel a potential rally. We building solid bases. Every time the market, at least over the past 20 years, every time the market has been going sideways for say 2 years in an uptrend, we've gone higher. Every time the market has had a big base, a year or 2 year base, there has been a year or two year rally following that. This is the SPYs. Like every time you get a sideways consolidation and uptrend, we've been going higher. It was the same thing in the 90s, in the mid 2000s, and since 2009. Now it looks like we are taking out another consolidation to the upside. So I have no doubt there's at least a few months to a few quarters of rally in this thing. So that's also one of the reasons I am on margin right now, because there's a lot of millions to be made if we are in the early stages of a long rally. Lots and lots of millions to be made. Xnet. Yeah, I missed this one. Yeah. Unfortunately, I missed this one. It's fine. Can't be in everything. I cannot be in everything. Even though I want to. Sometimes I want to be in everything. But it's just impossible. Why is this AEM so strong? It's a gold stock. It's actually green on the day. All the other gold names are down on the day. Interesting. Showing relative strength. Showing relative strength. Microsoft, biggest stock in the market. 1.1 trillion market cap, having also breaking out of a bull flag. Super strong. What's Amazon doing? Amazon seems to is back into its range. Nothing here yet. What's Google doing? Google breaking out. Facebook is building higher lows. It's been riding its 200-day for the whole year, and it's in a kind of a big cup and handle base. Had a pullback. Now it's been building higher lows. Now it's consolidating. It's a big cup and handle. Yeah, I mean, next stop for wait, this is Facebook. Yeah, this is Facebook. I think this thing goes to 250 sooner than later. Any other big stocks? What's Netflix doing? Netflix is not doing much. But yeah, the large cap stocks, the mega cap stocks, they look good, most of them. Most things look good right now. Okay, Tiffany got stopped out. I made about $1,600 bucks on it overall. I was up about I don't know, 10, 15 on it at one point, but now it's just too strong. That's okay. That's okay. SIG kind of broke out of a long sloppy bull flag on Friday, and today had some nice follow through. If you look at the weekly chart, this thing actually looks pretty damn good. It's up about 50, actually 75% from its lows a couple of months back, and now it's just breaking a range. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes back to mid-high 20s later this year or early next. A lot of retail stocks are beaten down over the past few years. Oops. Oh. Okay. Damn, JD fading back again. Baba is about to take highs of the day. Momo is going higher. LRCX having great follow through from its earnings a couple of days ago. Well, there's not much here to do. I'm pretty much fully positioned. I really can't take on any more overnight exposure. Or I can, but I'm not gonna. I'm not the kind of guy that goes 200% long. I've never been. I know some traders that have been like 200% net long, but I've never been. I'm pretty much at my max positioning. I think I'm about 160% long, and that's all it's gonna be. I don't want to go crazy. Yeah. I'm gonna cut the stream in a second. I'm just looking at some random things first. All right. There's a couple of, like, Momo. I really want to go long this thing. I'll see. Maybe I'll cut some of the other stuff I'm long. Sell down a few things to have room for Momo also. JD's fading back. I don't like that. Red looks great. It looks absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing doubles this year. I wouldn't be surprised. Spotify having some nice follow through from the opening range highs. I was a bit uncertain about it since it was so far below its all of these resistance areas, but yeah. Maybe in a couple of weeks or months there will be a great setup on this thing, because I love the product. I use the product daily, and I've been a beta user of the product. I've been a Spotify user for I think 12 years or something like that, so I really love this company. But the stock has been looking like shit since the IPO pretty much. But I would love to own this thing one day. Alright guys, thank you for joining today, and I hope you all have great trading day. I will cut the stream now.